Hey YouTube, this is Up2. This is a deck of the month profile for my Blackwing deck. I do believe this is probably the best build you can run right now. Very consistent. Most people are only playing 20 monsters, or I mean 18 monsters, but I boosted mine up with 2 monsters that I think are pretty good. I think if I changed one thing in the deck right now, it would be to get rid of one Sirroco, but that's not the point. It's still very good because it just makes everything better. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Start off, we have triple Sirroco. What he does is he can be normal summon if your opponent has a monster on their side of the field. Very, very good. If you open up with Cold Wave, you have this guy and Bora in hand, just play Cold Wave, and in turn, then they have to play a monster, and it's usually going to be set, and then it's probably just in turn. And then you can take your Sirroco, Bora pump, and do damage. So it pretty much just lets you set up for the next turn. Yeah, the only reason why I play 2 is I only need 2, but I see the third one as a bottomless bait. That's the main reason for running 3, but yeah, very good card regardless. Next we have triple Shura. With Shura, he's the attack recruiter of the deck. Gets over most monsters, 1800 attack, so yeah, probably the best rounded Blackwing in the deck because it's 18, 12. Everything else usually goes up to 29 or such, 29, 27 total, but he goes up to 3,000. If you have Sirroco on the field, you're pretty much going to get a plus off it no matter what. So yeah, mainly what he used for is to get Vayu to the grave faster, because you can go him, attack over something, and then you have this effectless Vayu on the field, and synchro them into a Catastor or an Android. So yeah, that's why he's good. He also lets you get through the deck a little faster. Next are triple Bora. Very, very good. I'd have to say this is probably my favorite Blackwing. He special summons. You can special summon him if you have another Blackwing on the field. Works very well with Sirroco because you can boost him up to 37 for piercing damage, and then drop a couple Kaluts, if you have him in hand. So yeah, very well-rounded card. So yeah, there's that. Next is triple Kalut. With Kalut, basically what he does is makes the deck good. If they should have hit anything on the balance, it'd be him. What he does is he puts your other monsters up 1400 in the battle separate damage calculation, which can help you get over pretty much anything. Good if you're going for game, like if you have a Shura and you attack them there at 32, you can drop one of these as well and have game there. So instead of them trying to negate it, they're just like, okay, I can take that, but you kill them off right there. So yeah, that's why he's good. Next is triple Blizzard. This is one of the 2 monsters I added into the deck, was a third Blizzard. I think it's very good because you need this as your backup, and this deck runs through its monsters very fast. So you need this card so you can get another monster on the field. It's pretty much a free synchro monster. It can get around Royal Opression by having Whirlwind on the field. So yeah, only thing that's not good about him, I'd say, is it cannot be special summoned, so it can be brought out with Shura. Next is one Gale because he's staple. Very good. He halves monsters, and then he can also be special summoned when there's other Blackwing monsters on the field, which is why he's good. So yeah, there's that. Next is 2 Vayu. With Vayu, I don't care. You run 2 because sometimes you draw 1 and you want to get the second one out without an effect so you can synchro with it with Shura. Very good backup if it's just like, it helps you set up the deck, or the graveyard for Dark Armed as well. This card has, the effect to not be able to synchro someone on the field is an effect, not a condition. So, which is why it can be negated by Shura's search ability. Next is Dark Armed. You run enough darks to where you can get him out, and you have enough graveyard manipulation to get him out as well with your Blizzards and your Vayus and Sirrocos. So yeah, that's why he's good. And then for the 20th monster, you have Gorz. With Gorz, you can play him now because you're only running two continuous cards. They get in the way every once in a while, but that's why you run one MST. So yeah, that's why he's good. Plus, you can sack off the token for a Sirroco if you need it. Next are the spells. For draw power, I run one Allure and one cards for Blackfeathers. If I changed one thing in this deck other than this Sirroco, would be if I had one pot of duality instead of this. Just because it has no cost compared to this one, having to remove a Blackwing monster. They pay basically the same thing. Except it's a 1-for-1 instead of a 2-for-2. Yeah, that's nothing else to explain there. One Whirlwind. You have to run it no matter what because it's Blackwings. That's what they do. They go through a chain. Sirroco, Shura, Bora, Kalut, Blizzard, Gale, Vayu. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, it just helps you build pluses. Most decks can't handle the pluses you get off that. 2 Book of Moon. You can't run 1 just because it just doesn't work right at 1. But at 2, you have more protection. Just an overall good card. I see it as a staple in almost any deck. Yeah, Dark Hole because it's dumb, and Monster Reborn because it's dumb. Yeah, more graveyard manipulation for Dark Arm. So yeah, plus they can build pluses. One Trunade. There's no Heavy Storm, so you have to play Trunade. My replacement for Heavy Storm is one Cold Wave. Even though Blackwings is a backyard controlled deck, this format you have to run it. Plus, it can help set up a lot of things. Like if you open up with Cold Wave, you have a Shura or a Sirroco and Bora in hand. You just activate Cold Wave. If you have Shura, then you summon the Shura end to end. Or if you have the Sirroco and Bora, then you just end, and then they have to play monster. So then you get a plus there. So yeah, 1 MST. I run 1 MST because I play 2 Delta Crows, and I need the 1 to get rid of my continuous spell cards or theirs. Because Delta Crow only destroys face downs. Now we're into the traps. You have 2 Delta Crow. This card is amazing. I can't stress how good of a card this is. Especially this format with Heavy Storm gone. This is like another Heavy Storm except it's in phase. I have a dual video of playing at Scraps, and it just shows you how good this card is. Like, you can just summon Gale, and then set 2 of these. They MST 1, so they think they're safe, and then they set 3 in a monster, and you activate this in phase, and you just plus 2. So yeah. Next is triple Icarus Attack. You kind of have to run it with Blackwings because it works in phase and it can help you get rid of your continuous spells and stuff. Just so you can open up for your Gorz, or you can destroy Gorz if they attack. Like, you attack Vayu and then they think they're sweet and drop double Gorz. Well, you have an Icarus Attack set, so you'll destroy it anyways. That's why that's good. 1 Royal Opression, because it's only at 1. If it was at 2, I'd probably run at 2, but last format, when I had Blackwings for a couple months, or weeks, I only ran it with 1 Royal Opression, so I could play Gorz as well. Then you have 2 Bottomless, because it's a staple. 1 Solemn Judgement, along with Torential Tribute, and Mirror Force. I don't run Solemn Warning because I usually run out of life points real fast anyways, and I don't think I can take that 2,000 damage, even though how good of a card it is. So, yeah. That's the main deck. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the side deck. I think it's very good, but this is probably the weakest part of the deck I have. I kind of want to side into Chaos, but I don't have all the cards I need for it. I need one more Thunder King and one Chaos Sorcerer and one Cyber Dragon. And then I'll have the side deck done. But for now, I run 2 Snowman Eaters. Good against pretty much any deck. I usually side in that with 2 Jujus and 2 Wangus pretty much any game if I know that they're siding in Consecrated Lights, because if there's one card this deck cannot handle, it's Consecrated Light. So yeah, that's the reason for side decking those. Next is 2 DD Crow. Better than running Crevice, and it's another Winged Beast, so you can set it for Icarus Attack if you need it. And then 1 Cyber Dragon, because Machinas and stuff. Next we have the spells for it. I run 2 Nobleman of Crossout. I use this against Dandy Warrior the most, just because they set so much stuff, and it's good no matter what. Even if they aren't running the hamsters, you're still removing like their Spirit Reapers and stuff. It also lets you get in there more with Sirroco, Shura. But yeah, 1 system down for the machines. People are playing the Overload Explosion thing, and they usually just hope that they draw into it, but by then I've already system downed all their monsters after they feature fusion for the Overlord. Next is 1 Prohibition. I pretty much said this in every game. It's pretty much needed in side decks. And then 2 Trap Hole, which is basic as well. So yeah, there's the deck. I think it runs 41 cards, 10 spells, 11 traps, and 20 monsters. I see people playing Mistral, but I don't think it's good enough to play yet. If I did put it in, I had to take out a Sirroco, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to do that just so I can get a 2-star tuner that I can special off Shura, because I don't absolutely need it. So yeah, there's that. If I were to change anything inside deck, it would be switch to the Chaos Stunt and then probably do a couple skill drains, but I don't know about that. Yeah. So anyways, that's the deck. If you guys have any comments on the deck, just let me know. Any suggestions, put a comment below. Also, if you guys could, like this video, favorite, and subscribe to me. Liking the videos and favoriting them get it into more people's recommended for you box, and it can help me get more subscribers. I am looking to have a contest at 100, and I'm at 79 right now, so if you guys could do that for me, that'd be great. They're pretty good prizes. So yeah, that's just about it. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and